Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Tamby here with another video. I thought that I would come and do a video for you guys. I want to do a video about more extensively on my earthing experience. I know I posted the video already, like a smaller version, because I was on my phone. My phone doesn't have very much space on it, so and I was using my phone because it was kind of like a sudden thing, something that I wasn't planning on doing, but I did. So I decided that I was going to go sit at the wooden picnic tables by the garden and the grass area. And, sorry, there's a pop-up. And, so I was just sitting there jamming out to my music or whatever. I'm trying to deep breathe, take in the sun, stuff like that, because I need more vitamin D. It's not just because I'm pale, but, so I was sitting there at the table, and I had this voice saying, this would be a perfect time to do some earthing, some grounding. And at first I kind of tried to be like, no, like, I don't want to do that right now, no. And then I was like, you know, maybe that voice is right. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. So I take off my socks and shoes, and I'm walking around the little tiny, well, I mean, there's more grassy area, but the grassy area around the picnic table, and I'm walking around there trying to get the feel of the grass and stuff like that. And then I hear this voice telling me to sit and enjoy and just relax. So I sit on the ground, and I have my feet on the ground, and then I kind of had this other voice that said, put your hands on the grass as well. You'll get a better connection, a better feel. So I have both my feet and my hands on the grass. I'm still jamming out to my music, having a good time, and breathing in and earthing. And then I have this voice that says, you don't need the music right now. Shut it off and just listen. And I'm listening, and I hear some birds. I'm like, oh, like, that sounds really calming. So I kind of turned off my music, took out the headphones, and I'm just enjoying myself and kind of like asking Mother Earth to help me with certain things and just help me have more strength, stuff like that. And asking Mother Earth to help me manifest the stuff that I've been trying to manifest. So as I'm like getting ready to think, I really want a sign from this, like to see if Mother Earth really hears me right now. And a bird is literally flying, because I open my eyes because I hear a bird, and it's flying over my head in a circle. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so weird. I mean, not weird as in bad, but weird as I've never exactly had something happen to me before. So I kind of was just like, oh my goodness. And I kind of took some deep breaths, and I was breathing and stuff like that, and just trying to connect to the earth. And the bird has landed, but it's not close to me, but it's not far away from me either, and it's just kind of like hovering there. I was thinking about recording it, but I decided that I needed to use less of my phone and more of, I needed to disconnect from my phone and connect more with Mother Earth instead of my phone. So which is very new for me to think because I'm very much about my phone. I'm always on my phone. So to have that kind of like, oh, well, you don't need your phone right now, it was like just very new to me. So I turned off my phone and put it to the side and started trying to connect. And I have this thought, and I'm just like, I need some more wind right now. Like, I'm a little overheated, and like just a little bit of wind would feel really good on my face right now. And as I feel this like surge of energy go through my body, a wind starts to pick up. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's what happened. So I'm like, okay. And I'm taking it in, and the wind starts to get heavier. And then I'm like, okay, that's way too much wind, like just a little bit less. And the wind actually went down. And I'm thinking, oh my God, am I controlling the weather right now? Like, oh my goodness. So I'm sitting there enjoying myself, and I was like, I need a little bit more sun now. Like, I'm just kind of like messing with the weather, and the sun did come out a little bit more. And I'm like, okay, like that's good. And I've been sitting here for a while, and sitting out there for a while, and I kind of feel like I was really feeling super calm and like, oh my gosh, like so relieved. And then a cloud came in and hid my sun, and I'm like, no, like I need the sun to stay out here because I'm super, like, I don't like being in super cold places. It's just not something that I'm into. And sorry about the lighting. I don't know if I can fix it standing closer to the sun or whatever. But I took that as a hint that I probably had enough like sitting in that grass for a while that I could get up and like walk around. And like when you're earthing and stuff, listen to your body. Like if your higher self is telling you to sit down, enjoy, blah blah blah, breathe, do that. If your higher self is telling you to breathe, walk around, do that. You know, whatever makes you comfortable and helps you connect to Mother Earth better. So after that, I decided to, at first I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go like back home or back inside. And then I get a glimpse of these 3 trees that I really like. That's kind of close to the area that I was sitting to begin with. And I was like, I need to connect with the trees today. Like, I haven't done that in a while. Like, they really enjoy that. I actually have some footage of that. So I'll put that separately out of this video. But so it can be its own short little video. But if you want to look for that, it will be on my channel soon after this one. And basically, I kind of was like, okay, well, I need to connect with the trees more. And people need to be more educated, which I plan to do another video on connecting with the trees as well. But I was like touching the tree, hugging the tree, thanking the tree for helping me breathe. You know, because the trees help us breathe. And also trees have this really strong healing energy. They can heal each other. They can communicate to different trees. But if you're like me, and you're very sensitive to energies and stuff like that, and you're an empath and psychic and stuff like that, you can connect to the tree a lot better. And especially when you've done it as much as I have, you can connect with the tree and actually speak to the tree. You can read the energy of the tree to kind of, communicate with it. And I know that the longer I was reading tree energy, the I don't know how to word this. So like the longer I was reading tree energy, I started to develop this thing where the trees would kind of like develop voices and actually speak. And I know that sounds really crazy, and people are probably going to call me schizophrenic or whatever, but it's just something that I've experienced. And I know I've talked to some of my friends and like clients that I work with about working with the trees, because the trees are helpers and they want to help, and they're very, very wise. And just let them do that for you. Don't reject it. I know one way to reject tree energy is to doubt them or doubt yourself in connecting with them, or you feel crazy or nuts for doing what you're doing. That's how you reject tree energy. Now, how to accept tree energy is to acknowledge that those trees are there and that they're here to help us, and they're wise and they want to communicate with us. So it's kind of like I've had to learn early on, and it took me a while to kind of catch up, because at first I thought I was crazy. And I didn't want to tell anybody what I was doing because it kind of sounded nuts. But there were a couple people that I opened up to about it that did not make me feel like I was crazy. And that was great. So being around people that boost your belief in what you do is best to have in your life. If they are non-believers in not just tree magic and connecting with the energies of the trees, but everything, your whole belief system, if they are pushing back on that, and I'm not saying that they have to believe, okay? But if they are being really rude about it, like, oh, you're just crazy, you're delusional, or like, no, like, if they're making you feel crazy for believing what you are believing, then I'm sorry, but I think it's time to get rid of that friend, because they are toxic to your spirituality, and they can cause blockages in your aura and the flow of your aura and your energy field. So if you are having blockages in some of the stuff that you're trying to do and you don't understand why, that is probably why. You have people in your life that are toxic, not just about your spirituality, but about everything. And if they're toxic to even just the outside of yourself, they're toxic to the inside as well. So I would just be very careful about that. And if you see me leaning forward like this, it's because I'm trying so hard to have that lighting, because it's so dark in here, and I even have a light on as well. So I apologize for that. So yeah. So if you want me to do a video on connecting with tree magic, please let me know, because that is a very good way to start with spirituality, and they can help you heal you, ground you, and stuff like that. So if you want me to do some tree magic videos down below, just let me know in the comment section, and I'd be happy to do that. Yes, so I think this grounding session, earthing session was very great for me. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you would like more, just let me know. in the comments section. And please like and subscribe my videos. Like, yes, I'm trying to grow my subscription, my subs, but what is more important to me right now is growing my likes, because even if you don't like the video, it really helps other people who might love the things that I do, because I really strive to help people. So if you just know that there's someone out there that may enjoy my videos, just please like my video. It's kind of a courtesy for other people, not me, but for other people, for them to be able to enjoy these videos. So, yeah. But if you do love my channel and you want to see more of me, please like and subscribe. I would love to see more of you, and I like communicating with my supporters. And yeah. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.